Hi everybody! Welcome to Junk Drawer Art with Miss Riley. I'm Miss Riley. This is
Mom, fantastic art helper, John, and look.
Oh yeah, your teeth's still gone. So today, today's Steaming Up Saturday, and John and I are in the kitchen. Get your tongue out of that hole. John and I, lean back, please. John and I are in the kitchen. He has no idea what we're about to do. I have only told him that we are going to be making fizzy paint.
Yeah.
So here's what we have. And I should have the ingredients popping up over here, but I'm going to talk to you and tell you too. So we have baking soda, just plain old baking soda out of the box. We have vinegar. We have food coloring. And we have, excuse me, Betty, we have some really thick paper. This is actually paint. Please don't do that. Thank you. Please don't do that with your eyes. Thank you. We have some really thick, like painting paper. The thicker the paper, the better, because this is going to get pretty wet and messy. We also have a turkey baster. Now, it sucks water up. Now, a little pipette would probably do a better job than the little ones like scientists use. We don't have that, so we're going with our next best thing. If you don't have anything that can suck water up, you can just get like a paintbrush that's really big and wet, and like so you can kind of drop. You need to drop water. You can even like flick it with your fingers, I guess, or you could soak it up with a paper towel and squeeze it out. But we found this, so this is what we're going to use. Are you ready?
Or you could absorb it into a sponge and squeeze it, and it comes out.
You could totally absorb it into a sponge. So the first thing we're going to do is spread our baking soda out on our paper. I'm just going to kind of grab it with my fingers and sprinkle it. You want to help me? And yeah, let it clump. Clumps are fine, because what's going to happen is we're going to have well, you don't want to cover the whole thing. You just want it to be kind of spotty, almost like a tie-dye kind of look. Yeah, it does. So what we're depending on here.
It looks like the sand.
Yeah, what we're going to depend on here is a chemical reaction between the vinegar and the baking soda that will fizz and foam up. All right, kind of do your hands like this. Just dust them off. It's fine. Now we need to mix up our paint. Are you ready to mix up the paint? Okay, so we're going to squeeze a few drops of each color.
Green.
Okay, so let's do 4 drops. Let's do 3. Let's do 3 drops. Are you ready?
Red.
1, 2, 3.
Red and blue are the strongest colors.
They are. Okay, I did yellow.
Now I do green.
1, 2, 3. Ooh, that one's almost empty. There's my red. 2, 3. Perfect. And you do the blue while I get the vinegar ready.
Wow, it looks like a green, right?
Vinegar is an acid. Baking soda is a base. The two together, that's where you're gonna get your crazy foam. It's just a like cool chemical reaction. This is also how people make like the volcanoes that you see in science projects. Perfect. All right, now we're gonna swirl this vinegar.
You need to do this part.
Yes.
Acid.
And I'm just it's not acid like it's gonna hurt you. This is a very weak acid. You eat this in food. People put this in. People put vinegar in coleslaw. Yeah, and then kind of, can you swirl it for me? You don't really even need to stir it.
I want to do this one.
Gentle. If you do the food coloring first, you really don't need to stir, because pouring the vinegar in kind of agitates it enough. Nice. And I'm just kind of pouring just a little bit, enough to kind of suck up. You don't need to fill up the whole container.
So can we just use this to suck it up?
All right, keep going.
This is fun.
This is fun. Okay. Ready? Ooh. So I'm looking at this, and I'm looking at my countertops, and I'm getting a little nervous. Why do you think I'm getting nervous?
Because it won't fit.
It's going to make a mess. So what I'm actually going to do...
So can we use this now?
I'm going to grab... That's enough. I'm going to grab a piece of cardboard to put under this because this is about to get really messy. Mommy didn't plan all the way ahead. That's okay. All right, can you lift this up? I'm not going to disturb our art. I'm just going to lift it straight up. And I'm going to swoop. There we go, this cardboard underneath. Now, you may want to do your cardboard just from the beginning. Nice. And actually, let's angle this down a little bit so they can really see the cool magic happen. All right, are you ready to make the magic happen?
So we just suck it up and do it later?
Yeah, so let's start with our light color first. Let's start with yellow. So you just depress the bulb. Watch. Suck it up in. And drop it on the paper. Go for it. Here. Squeeze it out.
Whoa.
Nice. All right, get another color.
How about green?
So squeeze it. Let it go. It'll fill up. Whoa, that's a lot of green. You're going to notice the bubbles coming up. The colors are going to mix together.
Whoa.
Yeah.
This is super cool.
Ooh, and super stinky.
Yeah.
That vinegar. Okay, you suck up some blue. Whoa, partner. All right, that's enough blue.
Why don't we do red now?
Why don't you focus the red around the edges where you haven't gotten it yet?
I can't believe they're watching the magic.
It is the magic happening. Think about the colors that you're mixing. I'm trying to keep the red away from the green. Red and green together will make brown. You may be thinking, okay, this is like a disgusting mess. What are we gonna do here? Nice. Okay, stop. This will need to dry, and what will happen is, let me zoom it back up so they can see us too. This will need to dry. When you can wait a minute. When it dries, I will take it outside and kind of shake it off, and the residue of the tie-dye effect will be left. So this is something that'll kind of need to sit and dry out, and then I can take care of it. I would let it price it all day. I know it's really stinky, isn't it? But look how cool it is. So John and I hope you have fun kind of experimenting with this today, doing some foamy art, fizzy art, whatever you want to call it. Please send us videos. This would be a fun one to do a video of. Send us videos on Class Dojo if you're an Okra student. You can send me a video on Facebook. You can send me, you okay? You can tag me on Twitter or Instagram at CSRileyTeach, and we hope you have a fun Steam It Up Saturday, right?
Goodbye.
Bye. Can you press the button for me? Thanks.